Elara Voss opened her eyes to the world on a coral-tinted Saturday, the 7th of March, 1999, inside a lime stucco clinic perched above the cobalt swells of St. George's, Grenada. Outside, trade winds fluttered carnival pennants while a lone pan drummer warmed gentle 8-bar rolls beside a fire-stroke sunrise. Elara's mother, a calabash mask sculptor who stores garnet bead scraps in every apron pocket, crooned creole lullabies about moonfish balancing crowns of light. Her father, a kite sail photographer whose shirt always smells of nutmeg bark and sea foam, bent to the newborn's ear and promised that real horizons never pinch a body, they stretch wide for spirits willing to blaze. Curves spiraled through the Voss line like bougainvillea along veranda rails, so nobody flinched when baby Elara burst the cotton ties on her third baptism frock. Before the priest finished the first Gloria, Nana Soleil calmly loosened each seam, slipped ruby satin wedges into the gaps, then laughed that extra cloth demands pennies while extra daring buys constellations. From that morning forward, every lullaby closed with the same refrain, shine so vivid the tie remembers. Elora's primary school sunrises smelled of fried plantain and corridor murmurs. Taller and fuller than her classmates, she muffled the overhead projector beam whenever Miss Rivera invited her to trace hurricane paths on a weathered wall map. One trade wind recess, a boy shouted that she blocked more daylight than the town's only lighthouse, drawing a ripple of unkind snickers. At twilight, she tiptoed into her mother's open-air studio, rescued cracked garnet chips, polished them smooth, and stitched them like falling embers along both sleeves of her navy cardigan. At the next bell, low fluorescence ricocheted crimson sparks across chalk dust clouds whenever she raised her hand. A visiting substitute captured 12 shaky seconds on a tired flip phone, posted it to a fledgling video board, and before moonrise, 17,000 strangers applauded the girl who forged mockery into tide light. Elara copied a single vowel on a conch shell scrap, mirrors magnify while echoes ebb. And weekends belonged to Sunset Craft Rows near Market Hill, midnight steel drum rehearsals, and dawn surf sets where flying fish traced silver commas above the reef. Store-bought jeans throttled her thighs, so Elara bartered sale stitching lessons for weathered festival banners, cut them into flowing palazzo pants, and posed against hibiscus-painted shutters while frigate birds painted question marks in the sky. She launched an online diary titled Garnet Galaxy, captions drifting between island patois and crisp English confessions such as hips carry half the sunrise. By her 17th Emancipation Day, she counted 62,000 loyal hearts tapping each sienna dusk frame, proof that glowing rectangles hush cafeteria rumors faster than any counselor's speech. A scholarship ferried her north to New York's Parsons School of Design. Daylight pooled among draping tables, nights belonged to a 24-hour jerk chicken cart wedged beneath the high-line girders. The cart's flickering coconut neon became her one steady key light. Between ginger orders, she filmed 90-second reels, twisting parchment cones into hibiscus hairpins while decoding dart rotation in half Grenadian lilt and half one loop tapping sauce ladles on stockpot lids while speed hemming a velvet trench, sailed beyond 1 million plays inside 48 hours. Teen Vogue crowned her the jerk couture queen, but every sponsor pitch still halted at United States size 16. Elara slid each note into a photo titled Patience, like monsoon swell, and kept spooning Scotch bonnet glaze. Fortune rode a carnival breeze during early 2023 when Dolce Gabbana invited her to co-design a plus-range capsule called Spice Horizon. She answered with 3 calm promises. Patterns must rise to 62-inch hips, half the production crew must be graduates of public art colleges, and 10% of every euro earned will fund body confidence sale camps from Curvy Island teens, from Tobago to Tortola. The house agreed before dawn-stained Hudson River glass coral pink. The campaign filmed at sunrise on Grand Anse's glassy tide line. Elara strode a cinnamon satin trench across mirror water while drones hovered like curious gulls. Once images rippled across global feeds, every extended size coat vanished within 43 hours through 23 nations. Garnet Galaxy sailed past the 500,000 follower jetty, still smelling of allspice smoke and Atlantic breeze. She live-streamed gratitude from the jerk cart roof as the first commuter trains rattled along 10th Avenue. Spotlight heat invites, rumor goes. A diet influencer claimed Elara laced steel corsets between bites of spice bun. She answered, from Morne Rouge cliff at sunset, sports bra and linen joggers, belly rolls brushed with edible gold dust. Fingers drummed a soca heartbeat on driftwood. Then she laughed. The Caribbean never apologizes for breath, and neither will I. Million viewers reposted under tag Gold Tide Truth, showering their own curves with sugar shimmer until gossip ebbed like dusk surf. Cart wages mingled with capsule royalties to birth Voss Velvet, a whipped body butter, swirling hibiscus seed oil, raw cane honey, and mica sparks that glow jade beneath foam flash. 15,000 jars churned inside her father's cell loft, lids tied with reclaimed kite cord bows and tag stamp nourish your horizon. Inventory disappeared in 86 minutes, raising 175,000 euros, written entirely in letters. 20% seated Galaxy looms, grants pairing industrial sewing machines with waterproof sound rigs for plus-size youth in Storm Belt Islands. 8 months later, 34 scholars projected a Starlight fashion short onto coconut trunks, earning breakfast show headlines across 3 continents. Paris Fashion Week etched legend. 10 minutes before Elara's closing walk for Dolce Curve, a backstage steamer drenched her sapphire mesh gown, shrinking its waist by 7 inches. With 90 ticking seconds, she seized the copper jerk presses from catering, flattened them into sunburst shields, pinned them over taut seams, and glided the runway, chiming like cathedral bells. Vogue Paris dubbed it the jerk press miracle. Dolce & Gabbana reissued the gown with detachable bronze medallions, praising her hurricane calm. Another million admirers docked at her profile before after-party coconut spritz cooled. Drama resurfaced when a disgruntled assistant leaked clipped emails suggesting she demanded lobster jerk wraps and chauffeured catamarans for her rescue pelican. Elara posted the full chain, writer naming refillable water urns, mango salad for crew, captioned rehearsal monitors for deaf pattern cutters, then donated that month's affiliate revenue, 126,000 euros, to hurricane recovery therapy circles for Grenadian seamstress cooperatives. Fans echoed her reef mantra, receipts outshine rumor silk. For midsummer 2024, Garnet Galaxy glows to 6 million Instagram voyagers, 3.2 million short reel paddlers, and 1.6 million diary vlog pilgrims. Engagement hovers near 9%, Milton brand spreadsheets. Cartier beckoned for Dawn Compass, a watch film shot inside a quartz grotto lit by fireflies on Dominica's Rain Coast. Elara accepted. Once Cartier funded therapy stipends for hotel dishwashers pursuing night design, they toasted with sorrel spritz. The final reel, her wrist shining beneath teal ripples, became Cartier's most saved clip that quarter. Family stays her anchor line. Twice each month, she streams strings and spice, father looping mellow steel pan while mother beads sapphire constellations onto carnival bodices. Elara thrift flips denim jackets live. One show peaked at 9 million views when a cheeky green turtle paddled beside the dock set, stole a kite cord bow, and swam off beneath cascading heart emojis. A marine refuge now sponsors every broadcast, tagging rehabilitated turtles with solar bracelets, paid by Voss Velvet. Voss Velvet's second-year revenue drifted beyond 11 million euros. Elara leased a dormant nutmeg warehouse, carved skylights through mahogany beams, and staffed jar lines with retired mass riggers and animation grads. Each 10 still wears a kite cord bow tied during midday zouk breaks. Efficiency auditors begged for shrink seals. She quoted Nana Saleh, warm hands carve legends while machines count jars, and bows endured. Mental health candor guides her feed. She pairs sea cliff editorials with hostile mirror selfies captioned "Same coast, gentler weather," uploads breathing loops recorded under Thai case, and CBT worksheets in English and Creole. A teletherapy partner offers sliding scale sessions. 91,000 users call her honesty their first dawn. Community lantern sails blaze each new moon. Globe floats invite fans to paddle phosphorescent coves wearing Voss Velvet on shoulders and LED jasmine crowns. Ticket profits widen, Galaxy looms and plant mangrove seedlings. Shore cafes report 15% revenue lifts on float nights. Elara steers every convoy, lo-fi pan grooves drifting from waterproof speakers while she pauses mid-lagoon to tighten stranger life vests. Her horizons keep stretching like sunrise ribbons. She is drafting a memoir titled Sapphire Sonata for release next winter in 9 languages. A global streamer wrapped season 1 of a docuseries following her plan to convert mothball clipper sales into solar sewing in media studios that island hop across the windwards. Puma Reddies, Tide Paul sneakers, wide toe boxes edged with reflective jerk shields, 10% from each pair, growing Galaxy looms from Barbados to Belize. If Elara Voss's journey from garnet cuff sparks to jerk press miracles filled your compass with bright wind, tap like, hit subscribe, and share which ember glowed loudest, the gold dust drum riff, the turtle bow heist, or the bronze medallion runway rescue. Scroll the description for Voss velvet drops, Galaxy Loom grant portals, and tonight's Strings and Spice playlist. Remember, every curve can redirect dawn, every scar can cradle moonlight, and reef crown beaches still cheer spirits brave enough to blaze fiercer than rumor. Knot your kite cord bow, lace those Tide Paw sneakers in stride until the skyline echoes your name.